Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Detroit Lions. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
We ain't giving up nothing.
61, match box, light,
37.
Fields on first down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I got you.
high 7, high 7.
You, son.
Out of the gun, Fields.
Watch the run.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey! Ball trot!
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields escaping the under pressure again, and down he goes again. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Set! 50, 90 Wolf.
Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike. I know he ain't got it. 26.
Now Fields.
Here we go.
He sets to fire deep. Contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Defender was right there in his shorts. Is that one of those situations as a DB where you just tip your cap and say, nice catch?
Well, you're supposed to, but a true competitor, he's not tipping his cap at all. He's upset he still didn't make the play. If it's a 50-50 ball or a moment of truth, he's got to win more than his fair share of them as well.
Probably especially angry because if it was incomplete, it would have been 4th down.
Exactly.
Let's go. Let's do this.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
I'm going to run you over. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. I got it. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. I'm coming.
Here's Fields. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 12 more yards there and another first down.
A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting a victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. Not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Ninth play now, this long opening drive. Can they cash it in on 3rd and goal?
Hey, boys, we got 4 down.
To throw is Fields.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jason McCourty.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This defense for the Packers, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, that that fell harmlessly to the ground. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Buffalo 18.
That's the way.
Throwing Jones.
56.
Uncorks one for Davis. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Corey Davis, 85 yards.
And the Lions have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Makes the score Lions 7, Packers nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Through the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down.
Check the outs. 43.
Shift.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
We won't.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
We always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Fields now to throw. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
A gain of 17 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here I come again.
Now a carry for Sanders. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Flushed out right, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
So the 3 points there in CD, that helps him inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them, but I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47.
5 yards remain on 2nd down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Hey, watch that, watch that.
Now Jones.
54.
Flush to his right, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll look to throw again.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted.
It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And no return here from Westbrook. This will be a touchback.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy,
nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Wait, strip that ball. He's checking. He's checking.
Another try after the first down sack. Fields. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
The Packers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Play action. It's Fields. He will find his man Chase complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Switch it. Come on, switch it. We play to win. Let's go.
A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 48-yard line.
Fields. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Touchdown, Packers! Adam Thielen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. Adderley, he's going to hold on to this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, Jones. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike 7, Mike. Dragon 60. Check pass, check pass.
7's a Mike. Mike.
Panther Street. Panther Street.
Enough. Let's go, D.
Hurt.
31. Go.
Back to throw. Jones.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
One play action, Fields.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Here's Sanders.
Under 10.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Mike 6.
Off play action, Fields. Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. On the move, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This one fielded at the 5.
Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going.
Jones hit and the ball's out. And this is going to be Packer football. Holding on to the football becoming a little bit of an issue. He had 2 fumbles last week, remember.
I played for a guy that used to talk all the time about creating turbulence in the pocket, making the quarterback jumpy, make him antsy, keep getting after him a little bit, and make sure he thinks about holding on to the ball because you're going after him.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
26 Mike.
Watch the out.
A shotgun snap, Fields. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Jason McCourty. The 40, 30, 10. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6, obviously costly.
But they can't afford.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
56. Here we go, D. Hey, just
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
Check 50. Check 50.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Viking 18.
time, defense.
Shift.
They'll try the left side. Carson dancing away at the 35. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
On second and a yard, Jones. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Cameron Curl. And the Packers are going to take over at the 13-yard line. That throw, Charles, in the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got hit.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken at the 46. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
54.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Yeah.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And there's the rookie from Western Michigan, Dwayne Eskridge. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
3 buzz. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Pick it up.
Looking to throw. Jones. He goes underneath to Freeman. 2 yards, good enough for first.
A pickup of 2 yards.
Let's overload.
Down Detroit.
19 tight. 19 tight.
56. Mike's 56. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. First down and much. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Packers pick it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So potentially a turning point here in the third quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines, tackle him, second guy in, tackle the ball.
And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Rabbit.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
Push him back.
Lets it fly for Thielen. He's got a man, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
They're running it.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe you can expect more passes like that downfield. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. He's got it at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away.
this one. A touchback, and the drive will begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. One-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That man tries to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
Too little, cupcake.
Back to throw. Jones.
Night, sweetheart.
This is Smith with a grab. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 46 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
It's always been funny to me, Brandon, when coaches always talk about on hot days like the one we have here. Well, it's hot for both teams. But when one team has the advantage, when one team is running the ball really well and closing things out, it's hotter for the defensive side, and they sag a lot quicker.
Yeah, they say the dog days of August, the heat we're seeing here today, dog days of September, and the advantage right now on the offensive side. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike, 54. I'm here all day.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th.
Let's go, baby.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Check.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline to talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Chris Carson, his first touchdown of the new season, and the Lions are able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Lions 28, Packers 18.
And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coach...
Touchdown, Packers! Adam Thielen, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Packers are back within a score.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. 90 ticks to go. Still time, but they need this onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining. And now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Got double tight. Double tight.
We got three, fellas. We got three. 54's Mike. 54's Mike.
Go.
And the Lions will take the knee here with victory in the cards. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Double tight.
Hey. 4 down.
Down to a knee goes Jones, and that should just about seal it.
They certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they can pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 63-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost fell... They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for the Lions, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.